friends, how you doing? So with Valentine's coming up, that time of the year again, I thought this would be a great opportunity to talk to you guys about Valentine's Day. What is the meaning of Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is a day for sharing love, letting people know how you feel about them, that you care for them and adore them. So it's basically just a day where you are sending out a Valentine and letting maybe someone who doesn't know that you love them or like them. A lot of people do not celebrate Valentine's Day. Indonesia, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia refuse to. They have actually banned Valentine's Day. It just goes against the Muslim beliefs. So if you're a Muslim, I apologize. Unfortunately, there are people out there who do celebrate Valentine's Day, so this is more for them. Where did Valentine's Day begin? So there are a few stories out there. One is from Rome, where ladies' names were put into hats and men would pull them out and they'd be coupled with that man for the evening. Sometimes it would work out and they would stay together longer. Other times it would just be a one-night thing, I assume. Then there's the other story of Emperor Claudius II, who decided that his soldiers should not be married. The reason behind this was that he felt that his soldiers were a lot stronger and did a lot better job if they were not involved with anybody. So he banned all marriages for all soldiers. Saint Valentine decided that he would take matters into his own hands, and he started marrying off all these soldiers secretively. Unfortunately, Claudius II found out about this, and he decided to jail Saint Valentine and execute him. While he was in jail, he came across a girl who was actually the jailer's daughter, and he fell in love with her. And on the day of his execution, which was the 14th of February, he decided to send her a little love note. And he ended off his love note saying, "From your Valentine." This is where the Valentine all began. It was from that little phrase that he used in his love letter to this jailer's daughter. Who can celebrate Valentine's Day? I think it's not just a day for loved ones. You've got friends as well. So if you're not in a relationship and you feel like spreading the love, then send your friend a little Valentine. Who says you can't buy a chocolate or a little bit of flowers or something for your friend? But it is more for your partner, someone you love, or someone you're trying to show that you love. So even your pet. Why not send your pet buy a little plush heart for your pet and show them the love. I think they'll enjoy it. Why do we celebrate Valentine's Day? I think obviously the start of Saint Valentine, but it obviously started with someone who decided they'd like to pursue this more regularly and started a trend. This trend caught on and everybody has now started doing it. I think it's a fun thing if you keep it low key, then just be true to your heart and let the other one know how much you feel for them. Not that you shouldn't be doing that every day. How should you celebrate Valentine's Day? I think that is up to you. Some people prefer to just stay at home, others prefer to go out. Maybe start the day by sending a little love note or a little card. If the person is working, send maybe some flowers to the office. All the others will see this and get very jealous, but it will be a nice little surprise for them. Then maybe that evening, go out for dinner, go see a movie that you've both been wanting to see for a long time. Maybe go do something special like ice skating. Go on a picnic. Go have a picnic somewhere that you think is very romantic. A nice evening away at a retreat somewhere. That could also be very special. Make it your own. Don't do what everybody's doing. Why should it always be what everyone else is doing? I think you could make a very romantic dinner at home. Let your loved one sit down at the table. Spend time together while you're making the dinner. Pack the dinner up into a little picnic. Take it outside, go and create a little picnic setting outside before you guys start. Have your dinner under the stars, enjoy it together. Have some music playing. I think that could make it a bit romantic. Obviously not some heavy metal music, play something a little bit better than that. Not that I'm knocking heavy metal, just putting it out there. So I think there's a lot you can do. I mean, run a bubble bath with some candles all the way around the bath and dim the lights, make the ambience a little bit more romantic. You don't even have to do bubbles. There's bath bombs out there that can be really, really nice. You can get nice red ones just to fit in with the theme. that could also be really, really romantic. And then after that, have chocolates on your pillows. So when you go to the room, you've got little chocolates on your pillows or petals all over the bed. Make it romantic. Gift ideas. So I'm going to give you a few gift ideas which could go for him or her. Some of them more her, but let's try and include everybody. So your first option would be flowers. Now, I just want to put it out there that flowers are expected. I mean, it's like everybody does flowers. I think maybe something different for a change. However, if you do flowers, try to stick away from roses. Why are roses the flower of love? Who says your partner doesn't like something else and feels more drawn to another flower? Fish a little. Find out what other flowers are more appropriate for the day. If you know what their favorite chocolates are, that would be a bonus. Buy them some nice chocolates. In fact, you can even get flowers these days that are in the shape of hearts, and they create a whole bouquet out of these little hearts. That could be a nice idea as well. What about a potted plant? A potted plant is something you can keep in your kitchen. It's there in your face every day. It's not going to die off like normal flowers would, and it will be nurtured throughout the year. And every time your loved one waters it or sees it, they're reminded of how much you love them and that you bought that for them. A hamper. I love my hampers. If you've read any of my other posts, there is one in there, I think on Christmas Day, where I've suggested a hamper for Christmas. Buy some chocolates, nice chocolates, Lindt chocolates or Ferrero Rochers, which are not my favorite, they always taste stale. Something really nice, and then some really extravagant cookies, something that you're not going to buy every day, something different. A little teddy bear, just a tiny little plush toy, a nice coffee mug with a glass, something with a saying on it. You can find many of them online now today. And then create your own hamper, combining these things together. You'll be surprised at how low cost that could be and how pretty it could be, and obviously you've put some thought into it. It's not like you just went to a shop, grabbed something, and here we go, here's your gift. For the ladies, I would think maybe a pretty bracelet or a watch, maybe some beautiful earrings. Then on the men's side, I think watch would be nice as well for them, and then you get some very nice men's bands out there. So look for a nice band for your man. Perfume is a tricky one. I would avoid perfume unless you know what she likes. Some women don't like the smell of certain perfumes on their bodies. So I think if you know exactly what she likes, go for it. If you don't, rather buy a sample. If you really, really want to get a perfume, get the samples and give that to her, maybe to try out. Maybe she hasn't tried them before. And same for him. But I would really, really stick to what they like. Don't mess with the perfume. So what about an engagement ring? Maybe you've been together for a long time and you've been trying to figure out when's the best time. So pop the question. And this is not for men only. A lot of women are popping the question these days. So come on guys, girls, nice time to do that. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. Let's rather forget about that. The biggest thing you need to remember is that your Valentine's gift doesn't have to be expensive. It needs to be heartfelt. Something from you to your partner showing your love. It does not have to cost an arm and a leg for a gift. So for my last gift idea, I'd like to suggest to you to do vouchers. I'm not talking about vouchers at stores, vouchers for tickets to go and watch movies. I'm talking about a little booklet that you create of vouchers. And in this booklet, you're going to create for each page a different type of voucher. So page 1 could be a back rub. Page 2 could be a bubble bath. Page 3 could be a kiss, a cuddle. Something small and simple that you know that you could fulfill. And that special person is going to be able to give you that coupon or voucher anytime they like to claim that specific thing. So I mean, it could even be a movie night. It could be a night of pleasure. Okay, I had to add that in there, guys. I mean, really. So think of something that you think they would really enjoy and add it into your voucher. But I think you kind of got the idea on the vouchers. Now, you can purchase these vouchers online. I have seen them. There is a website, Wonder Mom Wannabe. She has printables for you. You can go and print those and put them together in your own little format with a stapler, or just do something nice to make it look pretty. I recently did a blog about Valentine's Day, pretty much covering everything in this video. So if you'd like to go and have a look, I'll put a link below to my blog. And then I have also got some images there of some gift ideas from online stores. I think one of them is Taste Buds, Gift Basket, and then also Target. Target has got some lovely his and hers little gift sets that you could do. But I'll put that link below. Otherwise, I will also link the sites on the bottom of my YouTube so you can go to them if you're not into reading blogs. So let me know how you decide to spend your Valentine's Day. After Valentine's Day even, let me know what you were surprised with. What gifts did you get? I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you are doing out there. Maybe it inspires me to do something a little bit different next year. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate the support. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys. Happy Valentine's Day.